up, Nibbles? J-Dawg back and some more goddamn questions. Where to get the old goddamn questions, though? Obviously, tomorrow is the Hell's Open Warehouse, so make sure you get your goddamn ass down here. It starts at noon. When's it close, dog? I don't know, dude. Whenever people start leaving, there's not a set dead fucking time. Again, I guess I probably should. I mean, people that listen every day are probably annoyed as fuck hearing it. But it probably should, because there's always a new listener. So, yeah, Hell's Headbangers Open Warehouse. Just Google the goddamn address. It's that Valley City fucking address. I'll be here. Easy E, Sea-Dog, L-Cats, Vincent Crowley, King Fowley, Possible Dawn of the Dead, all the guys in Molder, all the guys in Attic, Brutal Brian Baxter, the Wood Dog, and I think that's it of guys that you know as far as, bands and shit like that, or people that have been on the channel. And then there's tons of people that email me and said, yeah, that they're coming, and they're all from out of fucking state. So I'm going to be curious. Be no goddamn Cleveland fools to be seen. So, yeah, that's that. And then obviously this Saturday, 2 days, is Dead by Dog at West Side Bowl in Youngstown, Ohio, the best club in Ohio. So even though if it's a slightly inconvenient fucking drive, it is for me too. 75 minutes from the dog. He knew that going in when he set it up there. Just best goddamn club. That's why it's goddamn there. So if you're in Cleveland, you're an absolute dipshit if you don't show up. So just let you know. I opened these. I'm not sure what the fuck I'm supposed to do with these other than hand them out, obviously. But I guess I'll just wait till you guys get down here tomorrow. Adam Benenson sent these in. I guess they're coasters. He made these up. So no, the dog's not arrogant and thinks so highly of himself that he's printing these. Because some of these guys died, like the, so you know, Benenson, when he sent me this shit, my brothers and my wife and Big D and shit, they're just laughing. They're like, what the fuck? Why would anyone want that? I don't know, man. So if you're a weirdo and you want my fucking face on a coaster and my name, I guess just, they'll be here. You can hand them out, Adam. Otherwise, after that, if there's any left, which I imagine there would be, I can't imagine anybody's going to want that, but if they do, cool. After that, I guess orders, but I'm not even just going to hand them out regulars if you want it, because I feel embarrassed as fuck to hand out my shit with my face on it. I just can't imagine anybody would want that. So, but unless he sent them, and if you want it, there's that. So, you can pick them up tomorrow at the warehouse. I'll just set them up to the side, and I'll have Adam or whatever hand them out. Also, too, shirts are done. So, I'll have these down at the warehouse tomorrow, and I'll have, obviously, the show, too. So, if you're not coming to the Hell's Warehouse, there's 2 Attic designs pressed here. I sent them to press for them, but it's their shirts. I just printed them here, and it's just, they pay for them, but I'm not even getting it. It's none of your goddamn business. There's 2 goddamn designs, and I got the Dead by Dog design. Literally just came off hot at the press last night, so they'll be here. What I did, all you guys that get this fucking fan on me, toasty as fuck. All you guys that email me said, hey, dog, your name, mark me down for a size large. I did, but keep in mind, I'm not writing on each one of these, Michael, size large. I'm not doing that. What I did is I added it all up. All right, 42 larges, 10 smalls, 10X, whatever. You know what I mean? All sides added up. That's what I sent to press. I think there was a total of 66 sizes or something like that, 60-something sizes that were sent in. I sent that, and I just rounded up on all the sizes, with the exception of 4XL on 4XL, 3XL on smalls. I think I maybe added like one of each. Not 4XL, I don't think I added one of each. I think it was however many 4XLs you guys sent. I think only 1 or 2 people asked for them. There can't be too many 4XLs coming in. But, again, it's still first come, first serve. Don't come to me fucking midnights, or they'll be Easy E. You'll be selling them at the goddamn, at the actual show in the warehouse. I don't know. We'll have it set up. Just ask where the shirts are. I don't know. You'll see me. But yeah, I'm not holding it or anything like that. Still first come, first serve. That was just for me to be able to predict the sizes. So I know Robert Green's like, I need 7 larges. I marked you down for those, homie. So if you're coming to the warehouse, get your 7 larges on the fucking, at the warehouse, preferably. Otherwise, it's just, again, first come, first serve. Just show you the Dead by Dog first design. Again, the Kramer Antichrist flyer. This is the front. The back is the flyer. It's got all the info. J-Dawg of Hell's Headbangers. presents Dead by Dog Volume 1. And we got I made it in time. So you got Rochevor's logo on there. It's Back Out Ben. The funny thing is, dude, I was literally like submitting that day the shirts when I got the message. I'm like, well, I'm glad I got the message now, because otherwise I'd have a fucking a totally different logo on the fucking back. You know what I mean? So that'll be there. There's only 100 of those made. That's how many were made total. I did round it up to 160. Some people, like I said, gave me their sizes, and I just guessed on the other sizes. But there's 100. They're gonna be $25 fucking dollars. Pretty standard show goddamn price shirts. And then for Attic, pressed them up. Cagliostro and I came out with this goddamn design. There's a black shirt, there's a white shirt. Two different designs though. Is this it's like a retro design for the first album, Sanctimonious in color. And it says U.S. Invocation live in Ohio. So it's special design just for this show. And a lyrical clip we came up together is I witnessed God's demise at Dead by Dog. The date 6/21/25. So that is clean as fuck. Now, finally, in this shitty ass fucking, well, I guess maybe not even too many, maybe a couple. But when I go to a no class show or something like that, maybe I'll finally see an Attic shirt. Because you go to shows, you don't see any Attic shirts whatsoever, or bands until me. Like, you never would see an Evil Army shirt or an Atomizer shirts. Very rarely a Spawn of Satan shirt, like an old head that Kanye actually gave a shirt. That was a lot of the shit that I prefer to wear. I was like, I'm not going there wearing no. What? Who the fuck wants to go to a show and wear an obituary shirt or anything? Why the fuck would you? It's like everybody and their mom's gonna goddamn have that on. Don't get me wrong, I have obviously a bunch of Cannibal shirts, and I have a couple obituaries, but I don't wear them at a show, or at least I try not to, because everybody's gonna have them. I'll wear that in just a normie setting or to the gym. Unless it's a fucking boot. Like, I'd wear, like, if it's a Deicide shirt or something like that, I'll wear a boots that nobody has. Like, nobody has this fucking design. Why don't just fit in with a bunch of fucking jabronis? And the white shirt, the Sanctimonious, probably my favorite album by the band, the second album. Toss up between the last album, Return of the Witchfinder, and the second album, Sanctimonious. But Sanctimonious has definitely some of my favorite songs ever. Serpent in the Pulpits. The title track, Sanctimonious, which is the first song. And There Is No God. Oh, no, yeah. So those are like some of my favorite goddamn songs. And, but the Witchfinder has some of my favorite songs too. But nonetheless, generally a big fan of big white shirts. So, but there's exceptions to the goddamn rule, like Deicide, Once Upon the Cross and shit. So even myself, I'll get this because it basically can't be printed on black because of the design. So, white shirt of Sanctimonious, and just because obviously white shirts aren't as popular, symbol on the cross, fucking same goddamn cross on the goddamn how you show this fucking thing on the goddamn dog's arm. There's only 50 of these made, so 50 copies of these that exist that are pressed, and these are $25 as well. And the first one I showed you too, but all three of them are $25 goddamn dollars. So, like I said, get them earlier the better if you want to guaranteed have one. Dog's picking up one of each for himself. We're already down to 99 of both and 49 on the goddamn white shirts. So, not too many goddamn left. So, get them as fast as you fucking can, homie. Because when they're gone, they're gone. Because I don't want it to be like for example, if they're sold out. Oh, you should have pressed more, dog. Not really. Only if I could have sold like double the amount or something. Because I want them to be sold out. I don't want to come back. I got 42 left. Oh, fucking great. Fucking sucks. I want it to be, you needed 125. Great. I want to come back with, I don't even want to be carrying a box. Literally. So that's the goddamn goal. Will it happen? We'll see. This fucking goddamn, what the fuck's this thing at? I'm going to turn this goddamn thing off. Fucking thing that imprints. Question that came in today. I'll just read it off here. It's from Michael Prince. He sent in 2 goddamn big questions. He said, what people in the bodybuilder world like real metal that you know of? Not too many. remember you saying someone in that world complimented you on a Dismember shirt you wore. Yeah, that was Coach Trevor from Enhanced Athlete. I mean, but don't get me wrong, by no means does he know who the fuck Centurion or Attic or goddamn Denial of God and shit like that is. But yeah, when I was wearing a Dismember shirt, he met me. He definitely, oh shit. But he liked, for sure, Black Dahlia Murder. I know he liked that. But at least he knew who the fuck Dismember was. So, outside that, Luke Sandow, rest in peace. After I met him, yeah, he killed himself like 5 months later. 5 or 8 months later. I mean, I guess he probably liked some good metal, but it was mostly complete fucking gay shit. All the Twink Core, Linkin Park, stuff like that. So that doesn't even count that's just a totally different world in my opinion. And then other than that, I've never met anybody. Not that if you go to the gym and work out, if you don't know who the fuck Phil Heath is, you're not in the goddamn bodybuilding world by any means. That blows my fucking mind. Knowing who Chris Bumstead is, that doesn't fucking count by any goddamn stretch. So if you don't know obvious fucking names, Dorian Yates, Flex Wheeler, guys of today in the open, Nick Walker, Hadi Chupon, Samson Dowda, if you have just no idea who those names are, then you're not in the bodybuilding world. Well, that's fine, but I'm just saying, you're just not. Just because you go to the fucking gym and work out, that doesn't mean a goddamn fucking thing. A bunch of fat asses do that too. So in that world, I don't know anybody else. Never met one. But to their defense, too, again, I don't really, unless people ask me, honestly, I don't talk about metal or music ever. Like, literally ever. The only time I do is it's in business settings. Like, let's say Big D was to come down and shit like that. We're talking about stuff that's getting released or to do, stuff like that. I mean, it's in a business setting. It's never like, hey, bro, like, what do you think of fucking this band that sounds like it's necrovore worship? That shit doesn't even come up in conversation. I mean, for the channel it does, because that's what I have to talk about, because that's what you guys want to hear about. But in a regular setting, like, I don't ask. Even when I'm at shows, I don't ask. I mean, if you hear me talking about it, it's because they asked me, and they start the conversation. Oh, okay, this is what they want to talk about. But outside that, I don't initiate that ever. Yeah, for interviews and shit like that, of course, because what the fuck else are you going to talk about? Some of these guys, I need stuff to ask them, because, yeah, maybe a fan of their band or something like that, but I don't know a whole goddamn life history of them, or even what else to ask, or interesting topics for the viewers, and to keep the conversation going. But in real world, yeah, I don't ask. So could be other people in the bodybuilding world that do, but they didn't bring it up, and nor did I. He's like, number 2, why not have Dead by Dog in USA and charge Dead by Dog number 2? You talking about and charge between $100 and $200 a ticket? Could barely sell them at $55 because they're not going to come. I can tell you that right now. That will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No, that'll kill one dog's wallet. This dog's wallet. Only the diehards will come. The diehards will come, yeah, but it'll be way less. And the visas will pay for themselves. Not if only 100 tickets sell. And I can guarantee you, especially at $200. At $200, I'd sell max 100 tickets. Max. I'd pay $300 to see Centurion, Desecration, Denial of God. Yeah, so would I. But keep in mind, that's 3 overseas bands, and if they all needed visas, first of all, I can pretty much tell you this again. Centurion's the biggest pipe dream ever. That's not happening. Again, I'll keep busting his balls and asking. It's Rob, which I do have an interview scheduled with him to do, a Zoom. We had to reschedule. It was supposed to be this coming Saturday when I was doing it, but he had to reschedule. He had some family stuff come up. But I mean, I've talked to him, email back and forth. He's not going to do it. I can just tell you that right now. Again, yeah, that's my number 1 band. I would love to too, and I'll gently nudge at him and bring it up, and hey, so bro, it's just what I'm thinking. But I even offer him a nice, generous fucking bag to say for him personally, and he said he pretty much said even no to that. So it's usually money talks, bullshit walks. It has nothing to do with that. So, and Desecration and Denial of God. Denial of God, again, I did talk to Astor, who's the guitar player. He said, yeah, he's like, he'd be interested, because that was supposed to be my headliner for this year. Well, not supposed to be. I don't want to say they committed or anything, but that was the first band I asked. No reply. And then we started talking a few months later, because I think he saw I don't even know how, maybe he saw one of my YouTube videos or somebody told it about it. But he did email me. We've had a couple emails back and forth, and I brought up if I do Dead by Dog 2, would he be interested? He said, yeah, that would be interesting. I said, I'd give you the same offer I gave Attic. I told him what I gave them, and he's like, yeah, we'd do it for that. But don't get a fucking boner yet. He literally, I've emailed him 3 times since, because we talked about doing a Zoom interview in that time. No reply. I mean, his last one was, yeah, I got to go buy a camera stand to be able to do it. No, you don't, dude. Literally, this is, right now, my phone I'm recording this on, it's sitting plopped up on top of a t-shirt with a goddamn stack of CDs holding it up. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Because it's just perfect level. You don't need a goddamn fucking stand. Just do that, bro. And I told him that. No reply. Hit him up a couple other times. Yeah, hey, bro, you still into that? No reply. So, I'm not going to know what the fuck that means. So, if he can't reply to a goddamn Zoom, what are the odds he's going to... Even if he says yes, is he going to be able to make it, or is he going to be able to get on a fucking plane and make it here? He can't reply to an email. That doesn't fill me with confidence whatsoever. He's like, why not get real ambitious and add Deicide as the headliner for a Serpent set? Well, I can tell you right now, Prince, you're completely out of the loop asking a question like that, because you guys are like, you guys think like, oh, these guys don't make much money and stuff. Did you have any idea what Deicide gets fucking for a one-night show? If it's an off-tour show, I can 100% promise you, 100%, I don't know the exact number, no, Glenn didn't tell me this or nothing, but I know for a fact, because I've gotten nudges and people that have asked and done shit, it's at least $25,000. And if you were to ask for a special set like that, I guarantee you it's probably more like $30,000 to $50,000. No joke, that's literally what it is. And that's not, oh, Glenn! Put it to you this way, dude. Some of your bands that you guys fucking love, I guess I'm not going to throw out names because I've been told this, like some of the bands I rip on, big names, some of them are 6 figures, just so you know. And some of them have gotten it. I guess I shouldn't say what Sodom got either. I know what that was. It was more than what I just said, let's put it that way. And they got it. So, these when it's a one-off, and again, if it was Deicide on tour, from what I know, asking around, let's say they were on tour and they're on an off night. So yeah, can you play my show? They're already on the road. Yeah, we'll swing on by. We'll play the night off. To do that, you're looking at least 15 grand, probably 20. Again, I don't know exactly, but I know for a fact it's more than 10. Let's do some numbers. You think that many people are going to show up? I don't. So obviously that's a no-go. And as far as having it in the USA, I most likely will. But here's the thing: the reason for Howland is a few reasons. You talked about kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The USA sucks. That's not killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's killing no birds with no stones. Reason being is because, Seth's invited me over to Howland just to hang out. He said, yeah, bro, just come on out, hang out. He's like, because we talk all the goddamn time. No homo, but I'm just saying we talk all the time. And I was like, yeah, and that is a country I kind of always was curious to see. Countries like that, Denmark, Australia. I really want to go to London, too, for whatever reason. I don't know. Again, I want to see that. Well, I want to see that goddamn Jack the Ripper area and the buildings and shit like that. I've always just been kind of slightly fascinated with London. So there's places I do want to go in my lifetime, and Howland always was one. Just like, I don't know if it's because of the fucking stories in Pulp Fiction and talking about, I don't know. I don't know what the reason. I've always just, maybe because a lot of bands that are from there, no idea. But I've always that's a country I just always wanted to go to. So I was like, all right, well, so some faces and shit. But me, I like to kill 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, going kind of as a vacation trip, check it out. Well, when Dog's on vacation, puts on a trip, man, he likes... A good time to the dog is getting shit done. Sitting around, cracking open beers, doing nothing productive, that ain't fun to me, man. That's to me just a goddamn waste of time. I like getting, again, if I was shooting a video or something like that, doing something productive, hence, I'm going over there, put on a fucking show, get to meet all the people, get to see bands that you couldn't over there, and actually I'm killing fucking 3 birds with 1 stone, because the third one is too, your Orange Man, who all you guys love, and I don't follow politics, so this ain't fact, but I've heard it from reliable ass fucking sources who deal with this shit as far as the overseas crap. He's fucking everything up for these bands. So again, plan on anything that's overseas bands in the next couple of years. A lot of it canceling, not getting in. And you can use your imagination on what events I'm talking about. Because most of the visas aren't being approved. They're not even being denied. They're just not getting responded to. And you don't get your money back. So you pay your fucking $3,000 or whatever for visas. That's what the fuck it is, too, just so you know. And if they don't reply in time or whatever, just literally just lost. Just an L. Take it. Don't care. You're dealing with the government. And a lot of bands not getting in it. So the hassle, the risk, the stress of sitting around waiting for one visa for a band. Nonetheless, let's say I wanted to do 2 overseas bands. I honestly I don't want to do it. I kind of don't want to do it. Now, I'm not saying I won't. Again, I would consider, honestly, what I'm hoping, like, if I do it in USA next year, the most likely band, and they're not, don't hold them to this. You saw my interview, however you responded, is Desecration. Number one, I really want to see them. Ollie said, yeah, we'd be totally into playing. And I have a feeling they can maybe do it without visas. Because he traveled here on vacation last year just with his wife. The band's pretty much inactive. I think the guys from different areas, like, they can get it. Like, it wouldn't look obvious. This doesn't look like an active band coming in to fucking play in events. So if they could do it no visas and they're willing to do it, and he actually replies in my fucking emails as opposed to denial of no reply. So that would be the most likely if I do an overseas band here. But another reason to have in Holland, it's going to be cheaper. Literally, my main cost is going to be able to fly me and Lindsay out. If I do no overseas, say I do no bands from the U.S., if they're all European bands, dude, even if the ones that need to fly, it's you heard my set interview. He doesn't know, but it's when I say, he's like, all right, I have no idea. Then I start saying, no, oh wait, I was like $200-300. Oh, you can get them less than that. All right, well, that's what I'm talking, man. I'm thinking worst case scenario, $300 a ticket. It's $1,000 here. So all the bands I want to see, and there's no visas, and it's easy to get in. You know they're getting in. Like we were talking, didn't we say on there, like Denial of God from Denmark? He's like, they could just literally load up their van and drive here. No flights, no visas, just their feet. That's way fucking cheaper. So, for example, let's say Denial of God was to do it for $1,000, which that's probably what they do it for. Okay, my cost is $1,000 for Denial of God to play Holland. You know what they'd cost for me to have them here? At least $10,000. What do you mean $10,000? Again, dummy, do the math, Bubbles. Visas, flight tickets, hotel rooms, all that shit. I'm okay. They need a couple hotel rooms in fucking Holland for the nights. But I'm saying you're looking at whatever, $1,200 as opposed to $10,000. Well, it's 3 guys. It'd be $9,000 to $10,000 because there's only 3 guys flying. But I'm just saying that's not even a third of the cost. That's whatever the fuck the goddamn math is. Way fucking cheaper. Desecration. I don't know. Let's say they have to fly, but each flight. Let's say isn't there 3 guys in the band? Hell, let's say there's 4. Because I think there's 3. I think there's just one guitar player, the drummer, and Ollie on bass. Ollie on guitar and vocals, a bass player and the drummer. No, I don't know those guys' names. I think that's what it is. But let's just say it's 4 guys. We got another guitar player. We got 2 guitar players live. Cool. And let's say it's fucking 3 fucking they need to fly. 4 flight tickets. Let's say they're $300. There's no way they're more than $300 from fucking London to goddamn not London, Wales. Sorry about that, Ollie. Wales to Holland. That's $1,200, and let's say they we want $1,000 to play. It's a one-off show. That's what most bands want. If they're some complete hoagie, and 2 rooms. All right, that's all in basically $2,500 for the band for Desecration, which is still kind of steep for a band that is not that super popular. But again, it'd be at least fucking $10,000 for them to play here. $2,500 for me to see Desecration and have them play my show, or $10,000. That's a quarter of the cost, and I highballed everything just fucking now. So you kind of see where we're going with this. Well, why would you do it there? It makes the most goddamn sense. That's why. Now, what can increase the costs is I would consider bringing a USA band over there, and if I do. Most likely what I'm going to do it because DAWG hooks his homeboys up and bands that have never fucking been there. Chances are if I do it, granted I got to ask them first, but I slightly ran them by the corpses. I would either do the Lurking Corpses or I would do Mulder. Mulder would obviously probably draw more goddamn people, but why those 2 bands? They've never fucking been there. So at least you're bringing into that country now for the locals A U.S. band. I know you never seen them. They're playing one show. They're going the fuck home. Let's just say I did one of those bands, okay? Now you're looking at, shit, the Corpses, don't they have 5 fucking guys when they have 2 guitar players? Sometimes they have, yeah, they don't have both. But let's say 5 guys. That's where my bulk of my cost is going to be. But at least, and here's the flip side, though. Like, for example, Attic, I had to buy 5 plane tickets. It was basically $1,000 a piece. Let's say the Corpses, I want to bring out the Corpses to Holland. They're playing there. Holland. Get ready, motherfuckers. You're going to see the best goddamn horror punk / metal mix you've ever seen in your goddamn entire fucking life. Get ready, motherfuckers. That's worth the goddamn price of admission alone. And I promise you, you Dutch motherfuckers, you ain't ever seeing them again. And they smoke all that boring ass Finnish shit that comes in every other goddamn weekend of your fucking country. So, then though, let's say it's $1,000 a ticket, that's $5,000. And I would have to, for something like that, because the Corpse is a much smaller band, because all these fucking posers don't know goddamn good music if it fucking rammed up their goddamn asshole. Some people are catching on because the goddamn dog told them about them. It's about goddamn time wising up. But hopefully I'd work with them and say, look, I can't pay you much. Preferably if you can do it for free and I just do all costs, we can talk. Because I'm definitely, that's pricey as fuck for a band nobody cares about, other than the goddamn dog and a few people that follow the dog. So, but I would like to hook it up to my friends. Because, I don't know. The other guys I don't know that well, but Von Ghoul's a friend of mine for quite some time now. So hook it up to him and bring a band they've never seen. As far as business-wise, the smartest decision would probably be Mulder, because Mulder is more popular. I don't know, if I'm feeling froggy, and if we do 400-plus ticket sales here at Dead by Dog 1 this weekend, we won't, by the way, so don't get a boner, but let's just say theoretically did, maybe I would do both. Maybe I would do Mulder and They're Looking Corpses. But that would be it, two U.S. bands, and then the rest, I'd get all bands over there, because those are going to be the cheaper ones. So you don't need all the flights and shit. But the good thing is, too, as opposed to comparing the Corpses versus Attic, again, you're just paying, the tickets are about the same, flight tickets, just going to a different destination. But the good news is, where I'm saving is, none of these dumbass visas. The Corpses don't need visas to get into goddamn Holland. You don't need visas to get over. Again, that's what Seth told me. I'm assuming he knows. And I think Sea-Dog looked it up for me, too. He said, yeah, no, you don't. So I'm at least saving on that. And that's not only the cost, but the fucking headache and the fucking hassle. So, keep in mind, will I do it at Dead by Dog 2 in Holland? Probably not. Not because I'm going to back out. I'm 100%, I prefer to do it. Again, it's going to be cheaper and easier. Here's the reasons I won't do it at this point. Number one, I still have to contact the club. What do you mean you didn't contact the club yet? Dead by Dog 1 hasn't even happened. How much am I fucking losing my goddamn shirt? No, I haven't yet. But you bet your ass by fucking June 22nd, 3rd, I will be. I have their email. Depends what the club says. We want $5,000. Get fucked, man. I'm not paying you $5,000 to put butts in buckets, asses in seats in your goddamn fucking club. Fuck off. I'm not paying that goddamn much. I'll pay you what I gave Bull at most. And that's none of your goddamn business what it is. I understand the club needs to get paid, I guess. Even though if you're bringing an ass load of seats and they're drinking at your facility and shit, whatever, I get it. They have their expenses. That's fine. But I'm not paying $5,000. Period. Point blank period. I'm just fucking not. I'm not saying that's their price. I'm just saying if that's it, fuck off. My price is what I got at Bull. If you can't do that, find a dick and fucking suck it. Have to find another venue, or I'm not doing it there. Most likely not doing it there at that first venue. I'm not asking 10 goddamn venues in literally a fucking location I've never been to in my life. So most likely the fucking the goddamn venue is gonna fuck me on my goddamn desire to want to do it, based off any of their criteria. If it's stupid ass criteria, that or a lot of other bands, let's say the bands I want to bring. I want to bring the Denial of God, No Reply, Desecration. Oh, we can't do it, bro. I haven't played in years. Not going to be ready. It's just basically a bunch of bands I'm asking. All no-goes. Like a cool band would be Alter. Would love to. But it's like, first off, first 2 albums only. And I hear they have Seth was telling me they have a chick singer now or something. I don't want some goddamn broad singing on my fucking altar. No way, Jose. I want original vocalists. Don't even know the fucking guy's name. But goddamn, those were some rough, those were some tough, those were some aggressive, those were some hateful fucking vocals. Not like that goddamn boring ass Paradise Lost. That shit go listen to Youth Against Christ if you don't know what I'm talking about, out of loop hoagie. That is some aggressive, hateful shit. If it ain't have him singing, I'm not interested. Not whatsoever. So, and from what I understand, they don't. So, you would think, oh, ask Alter Dog. Well, there's your goddamn answer on Alter. Again, not out of the question, but I think that's what I heard, and I'm not interested if that's the case. So bands basically not getting back or can't do it. And I'm not just going to bring, well, I just want to do a show in Howland, so let me just start grabbing bands. Like, because I know people are going to throw out names. I don't care about that dog shit, dude. I will say this, if I want the show to fucking, to actually probably sell out, to be honest, a smart band would be, and I do want to see them, and I do like them, for all you goddamn Ku Klux Klan fucking goddamn knobs out there, is Goat Moon. That would be great. Only problem is, I hear Howland isn't as wimpy and cancel culture and woke as fuck as this goddamn shitty ass fucking wimps of USA. Yeah, United Wimps of fucking America. It's the same goddamn thing over there. From what I gather, it is. So people are going to be picketing and cancel culture and all that. I'm not dealing with that shit. But if it is no problems, Goat Moon would be almost for sure. I'm going to ask, because that's going to draw heads for sure. No doubt in my mind. But, again, don't get a boner. All you fucking goddamn Klansmen, all you fucking Swazi douchebags, don't be, yeah, get him, dog, get him, dog. And if it's any BS whatsoever, I'm not having it. Again, I don't care about any of that shit, but the wimps out there do, so I gotta deal with that. And based on what I've already asked a little bit around, I got the vibe like, yeah, it's probably not gonna work. Again, it was slight little askings of opinions that matter, but they're like, it's pretty much the same as here, dude. You're going to probably get some shit for that. All right, no thanks. Not interested then. And to be honest, outside that, granted, I haven't put that much fucking brain power in it. Realistic bands that I want to see, I can't think of too many others. There'd be others, but who else? I don't know. That's in the area that's going to be, like, worth doing. So, more than likely, it's not happening. But not because I don't want. I'm all in. I'm ready to go. It's probably going to be a lot of no replies is what's going to be. Or the replies are going to be fucking stupid. That's my honest fucking guess. Again, denial of no reply can't reply me for a goddamn fucking interview. So, is he going to do a show? Love to. Love the band. Aster's cool as fuck. I mean, we've communicated for years. But, I mean, I need somebody that's going to show up. So, if he sees this and he replies and he's like, yeah, dude, I'll play Howland shirt. I'm all in, bro. I mean, cool. Then we can fucking talk. I just got to get, because I'd like to have about 7 bands total, and more than I will say this, one thing I shot myself in the foot, I knew I should have, I don't know, you learn as you goddamn go. No matter what, if I have 7 bands, it's $70 a ticket, minimum, if not 100, because it's $10 a band, motherfucker. That's how I should have sold this one. That's cheap. Like, what are you talking about? Quality fucking, you're going to see Profanatica, a special set, a Malignancy special set, Addict, who's never even been in the country other than one time for a 1-hour show. That what are you talking? Evil Army? When the hell are you going to see those guys ever fucking again? Like, $10 a band, that is fucking cheap, bro. Like, fucking cheap. We're not talking about seeing Incantation for the 300th time. We're talking about shit you're not going to generally see. So no matter what, let's say I do 7 bands, whether it be in the USA or Howland, point blank period, so you know, it's minimum 70, and probably more like 77, just to cover, just to round it the fuck up, goddammit. So that way the dog, again, doesn't completely, I'm not going to be doing it if I'm 3, 4, 5 years in a row, if I'm losing every fucking year. The first year, okay, get your feet wet, cool. Second year, better at least break fucking even, minimally. Third year, you should be in the goddamn green. So, we'll see, that's where it stands. So, Howland is my preference. Will it, though? Probably not, because everybody else fucking sucks. So, remains to be seen. Tomorrow, goddammit, Open Hell's fucking Warehouse. Easy and Sea-Dog are even dusting off the moccasins. Sea-Dog's going to have to bust out those goddamn jumper cables, jump that fucking car, because he never leaves that house. He doesn't even do his own groceries. He says doing your own groceries, that's for the peasants. He has that shit delivered. He's even coming out to the goddamn fucking warehouse. Holy shit, I haven't seen that guy here in years. So that's a sight worth coming just to see it. Just for that, goddammit. He'll be here, goddammit. That's tomorrow. Starts at noon. I heard Burgers and Dogs are going to possibly be there, but probably not for goddamn everybody. It's probably for the crew. The dog. Easy-E, Sea-Dog, L-Cat, the boys in Attic, I'm assuming. But I don't know. Maybe someone bought 100 burgers, 100 dogs, and they're serving it. I don't fucking know. But I heard that's a possible go from Benison. We got my weirdo face on a goddamn coaster. Those will be handed out there. Got the shirts. And then Saturday, gonna be a good time, goddammit. Tickets in the description box. We're at, I'm recording this on the Tuesday the week before. What was it, the 9th, 10th, some shit like that? 10th. We were at 276, I believe. 276. So minimally, while you're watching this, hopefully we're minimally at goddamn 300. We will fucking see. And then 400 would be awesome of day of. But highly doubt that's fucking happened. But this goddamn weekend, get your goddamn asses out. Fucking, like I said, West Side Bowl, Youngstown, Ohio. Google it, Bubbles. You just put West Side Bowl in Youngstown, Ohio. It'll come right up with directions, every goddamn fucking thing. If you missed out, that's on you, dude. Tickets in the description box a minute, or you can buy the tickets at the goddamn door because it's not going to fucking sell out. Like I said, I told you goddamn numbers. It's not going to sell out, so you can buy them at the door. But at the door, I believe they're $60, but $55 in goddamn advance. So whichever you prefer, that's on you. So see you there, goddamn it, later.